I'm gonna try Hell 5 on this character. I might be too poo-poo for it. Alright, shielding enemies are a little tanky on Hell 5 right now. But I do have a single target set up for this now, between single target and AoE. I just realized there might actually be a... I wonder if there's an even better single target method. Oh, what the heck? Why did I just get bumped to the other side of the frickin' wall? I'm just being lazy and tanking more than I probably should. Oh, yep. Like that. We're definitely not quite ready for Hell 5 bosses, at least. But we are only hero level 14, and we don't have a lot of gear for this character. We did it! Hey, well, at least that's done, if anything. What am I running for an ether tree? Oh, I gotta reset, that's right. So this is my MF one. Grab as much MF as we can. We'll run this for a little bit just because I don't know what I can handle for... I don't want to do crazy mechanics when I'm barely handling shit. Oh, that's right. I think I have the knockback on the Fire Nova on that one. Go back to the AoE build. Yeah, we're not quite Hell 5 ready. We need levels, we need relics, we need... But I mean, it's doable. Question is it worth it? Is it worth it? Make me work it. No, I think it's more efficient to go back to Hell 3 for a bit, but hey, at least we got that done. Got the boss killed. Unfortunately, I do think Hell 5 would be possible if we ran the slower build. Speaking of slower build, we have frickin'... We gotta keep in mind we have minus light radius, so we're gonna be slow in this one. So will any character other than teleporters. Damn it. Damn Satan Zone. I'm trying to test out the damn character's speed and shit. But yeah, I lost some damage to gain some speed in the hopes that the character will feel a little better navigating around. But then we go ahead and lose light radius, which is fun. It's actually insane how we have 60% boosted move speed, but we have minus 20 light radius. And that minus 20 light radius is actually insane how slow it makes you. I doubt it, but is there any light radius on the Incarn tree? That's just gonna be lightning damage, right? Lightning res, lightning damage, lightning absorb. Oh, there is. Is that one single wheel of light radius way off in East Bumfuck? %40 of your light radius is added as increased all attributes. That's such a weird stat, especially because you don't get that much light radius. That's weird. But that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'd be 8 light radius. But man, I think we get somewhat in that area eventually. Hold on. Let me take a quick peek at the thingy again. Oh wait, we actually pick up that light radius wheel. Interesting. That's our third, which is really high level, but... That is interesting indeed. That's also really interesting considering the guy teleports. So why does he take the light radius? I mean, I guess 40% of your light radius is added as all attributes, but how much is that? Like, how much do you normally have? Like, light radius is -17. That means I only have 3 by default. Well, actually, I think I only have 3 because of a damn charm. Which means you're only getting 8, which means 40% of that 8 is being added as light radius. Wait, what? As all attributes. Why does that stat exist? Unless there's, like, more items in the game that add light radius. But maybe you're not running it for that 40%, but that just seems like a really weird stat. But yeah, it's crazy that we have 60% boosted move speed in this zone and -20 light radius is actually still insane. I would love to find more life charms with light radius, though. What's the rolls for light radius? What's the roll on this one for 3? So 3 is B tier, so you might be able to get, like, almost 10 light radius or something on a charm. Can you imagine getting, like, a high life light radius charm? That'd be so good for this character. I can't tell if it's the game's input, or if it's my mouse, or if I'm just, like, interrupting it or something, but every now and then I cast the fire trail and it just does not go off. I wonder if I'm, like, not hitting the button hard enough. I'm actually kind of glad I switched off Hell 5 because Archdemon plateaus on Hell 5 would take so long with my current damage. Even Hell 3 ones take a little bit. I switched to single target setup. Like, this is our kill speed with our big buff up. But we're tanky as shit. Especially with how life flasks are really OP in this game. Like, the fact that you can get a life flask that regenerates itself. I need to get one, but the, what's it called? Get like a high life rolling one that regenerates itself. By the time I take the damage, I'd probably regenerate the flask. Honestly, the speed isn't why I play this character. It's not the zoomiest of characters, but I'm kind of tempted to play the character just to be, like, nigh unkillable. If I can get a Burr rune, though, we could make Enigma and teleport. Fucking Thunder Guardian's plate, man. I farm for hours for my arcane chest, and I never get it, and I just got my 4th Thunder Guardian's plate. I've legit put like 30 to 50 hours into grinding the arcane chest. So, it is Satan's Zone, and it is XP boosted, but is it worth it for the minus move speed to run this zone? I'm not quite sure. What are the odds we can get a Mario pipe to pop out so we can test it? Best viewers, how about this best dick? As you get banned, bot, be gone! I just hit my damn move speed. I just had to hit my move speed button like 3 times for it to go off. Is my mouse dying? I know I've said it like 5 times already, but every single time there's a minus light radius Satan zone, I'm so blown away by how slow you are with minus light radius. I have freaking... What's my move speed? 232% move speed with the 60% move speed buff in this zone. Does it go up even more if I pop my flaming trail? 258%. But I move this slow because of freaking light radius. That would be kind of a cool item or a cool charm. If there was one that, like, set your light radius to 0, like, no matter how much negative you have or something like that. Just, like, doesn't allow your light radius to go up or down anymore, so that way anytime there's like a satanic zone with minus light radius, you can pop one of those on, and you may lose a little bit of DPS or life or something, but to get your move speed back would be so nice. I mean, I guess the alternative is you just get enough, you get, like, good light radius item. You know what? Hold on. I'm actually gonna go into charms And I am gonna add S tier light radius as a highlighted. There it is. Because why not? I'd sacrifice a little bit of life right now if S tier light radius, I don't know what role it is, but if it's like 10 or something, swap out like 2 charms or something like that real fast to, or at least 1 to get like a chunk of my move speed back. And just keep it in my stash for whenever one of these zones hit. Could be pretty nice. I don't know why I didn't think about that sooner. I really wish you could search gear by the stat rolls. Like, I wish I could go into the journal over here, go into items, and just type here, like, light radius, right? It only searches the name. But it'd be cool to, like, type in light and show everything that has, like, light radius, you know? And see if there were any items, but there's so many items to filter through to try to, like, find if any of them have, like, light radius. It's, like, one of my complaints about still trying to learn this game a bit. Like, I've played a ton of hours in the game, but I still don't know what every item does, just because, one, I don't have the memory to take in every item I pick up and remember what it does, but that or a solid, like, database website of some kind, like a wiki that has a list of all the items that you could control F instead. Could work as well. Everything is so outdated for this game, though. Unfortunately. Remember there was one time I was laying in bed and I was like thinking of some shit, so I look up, like, I want to say it might have been, I was reading something that said to use, like, Steve's set, I believe is what it's called. And I decided, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go see what Steve's set does. So I looked it up online, because I wasn't at my computer to see what it did in-game. And then when I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then I got in-game and looked at it again, and it was completely different. It's because the wiki website isn't regularly updated. We got 10 minutes left, but I might ditch the rest of the Satan zone and just go farm for the chest for this character. I really gotta do Chaos Tower, but I don't know if this character is geared enough yet to do Chaos Tower. Because I think the budget items for this is Gem King's Garb, which I believe drops in Chaos Tower if I remember correctly. And, Philosopher's Stone is another good item, which is also a Chaos Tower item, I believe. But I'm gonna go over to Forest of the Slain, because I'm pretty sure Act 8 dungeons have the fire chest, which would also be a good temporary item, if I could get it. Hell, I think I almost liked the idea of the fire chest over the Gem King's Garb, for at least the gear I have available. Because I think it gave minus enemy fire res. And I think I'm going to be struggling on that a bit, because I'm not going to be using the, a lot of people are using the Angelic's weapon that gives minus 50, but I don't have access to that on SSF, so getting the fire chest from Act 8 dungeons would be kinda nice. When our light radius isn't reduced, our move speed isn't too shabby. It's still not the fastest clearing character, but for a character that's gonna eventually have an astronomical amount of life, do we want to sacrifice that speed to be giga tanky, is the question. But I did, one thing I did learn about Pyro, which the first time I played it earlier yesterday before I went back to my pally for a while. And I was like, man, my move speed at like a base level is just so slow. And like when I pop my flame trail, I'm faster. It's not bad. When I pop this, I can charge, but if I run into anything, it just cancels. So it's just kind of like awkward to use sometimes. But I decided to get on this character to mess with a different build, and one thing I learned is actually this move speed increase, which I was only able to fit 3 points into it, but it's another 45% passive move speed. It would be 75% if I could max it, but I lose so much damage. I'm already losing so much damage by going for the move speed. Might be able to do Hell 5 if I didn't, if I was the pure damage setup, but trying to fit in the AoE nodes and the move speed nodes to be able to be a little quicker has, like, hurt my damage a good bit. Wouldn't it be crazy if we just killed things traveling through here to get to the dungeon and just happened to get the freaking arcane chest we farmed 50 hours for? Maybe someday. Oh, did we level? We leveled again. Very boring levels for one more level, maybe? Unless I get a way to turn armor into life. Which, actually, isn't there a way to do that? I think there is, but I don't know that I get it, actually. Maybe there is, hold on. Is that the node down there? So yeah, Oh, okay, we're good. We're touching the node. At least we'll be able to hit this life wheel up. This is gonna be really nice as we get this. But yeah, we're traveling through a lot of armor, but we come down here and we get lower power, but then we also get... Oh no, this is just... Ooh, damaging aura radius. And effectiveness. Oh, I didn't think about that as a stat. Is there more of that on the tree? I was thinking about how we can't really make our shit bigger. Aura buffing effectiveness. +5 to aura skills. Damn. Okay, so there's no more aura AoE there. Okay, so the only... excuse me. The only radius is through this wheel. But hey, at least we actually will get our aura a little bigger. I didn't think we would. That's cool. This is the node I was thinking of, but I guess we don't take it. The one that turns 2.5% of your defense is converted to life. I guess we just don't get enough defense. Even though we're traveling through all these armor nodes. All over here, all over here. I'm surprised we don't take that, but it must just not be enough. Must not be worth the... What is that? 4 extra points to get there. It is only 2.5%. That is pretty low. Yo, I'm kind of pumped now that I know that there is a way to increase the AoE a little bit. Because I was thinking about how the skill doesn't have an AoE tag. Which means any AoE radius increase doesn't work on it. So I was like, damn, that kind of sucks. Like, I'm just gated. Like, the AoE is just gated by the nodes on the subtree. But... man, I don't know how significant that will be. But any bit of making it bigger, honestly, is just gonna be nice. What level do I gotta get to get over there? I think we're heading there after this life wheel. What is that gonna be? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more levels, which puts me at 21 to finish off that life wheel. 22, 23... 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So level 29 we could have it. That's not too bad. That's, I'm gonna be busy tonight, but that might be achievable today if I can squeeze in enough playtime today. I can't believe I got a freaking another Thunderlord's chest when I can't get my damn arcane chest, but I can go do a Satan zone that doesn't even give any loot buffs for 2 seconds and get the freaking Thunderlord chest. Number 4. Thunder chest number 4. Oh, we get a beefy boy. I think we gotta try to level up enough to get to that radius wheel and see how effective it is. Before we before we really decide if we're unhappy with the character. Gotta say, being able to just walk through any mechanic while mapping, it will make... It's very situational. But anytime there's like a corrupted cave or something where I need to, like, the on-death explodey boys, I need to, like, baby my way through those zones. I need to, like, on my paladin, I need to walk up, kill a group, and run away. And then dodge the balls that come up, and then walk up a little further, kill them, run away. So it's actually really slow for me to clear those zones, but this character can just kind of face tank them all because of how much life we have. Ooh, Fuji Coast. We never got the waypoint. Let's go check out what this zone is. Come on, guys. Relics, relics, relics. We saw no relic zones last night, which maybe that's a good thing considering I'm not even on that character. Not even on Paladin right now, but I still love the Paladin. I'm not against going back and just... I think for the Paladin, I just need to try and... I'm trying to just stack damage so I can get to Inferno. But once I can do Inferno, I think I'm going to start stacking life and just get that character feeling a little less insta-killable. We got MF and Angelic increase. But... Monster life increase. Fine. Is there anything here that I really want? Fuji Coast. I mean, I guess it would just be more XP. I think I've gotten a lot of the items here. Like, just in case if I wanted to go try to play, like, dual-wield Demon Slayer. I have a Demon Slayer already. I played him as unarmed. Which, actually, unarmed was barely better. Before the unarmed nerf, unarmed was barely better than weapon bullet hell. Weapon bullet hell is actually probably better now after the unarmed nerf. What, I'm pretty sure Fuji Coast. Let me look at the interactive map. Yeah, Magnum. Another Magnum can drop, so I could dual wield Magnums. I already have one. Other than that, I have Ollie's boxing gloves, I have Belt of Skulls, I have Grasp of the Phoenix, I have Monsoon, I don't have Rift Master's Dirge, and I have Serpent's Embrace. There's only one item here that I don't have. Although the dungeon does have the chance of Suomis, like usual. We could just kind of hard focus the dungeon a little more than anything else and try to get a Suomis. Very short dungeon, though. That's the only bad thing about this. By the time you load in, reset, find it, I should have just reset. I don't know why that loading was really slow, too. I hope I don't have memory leak. No, I didn't get the waypoint! I'm an idiot! Guys, I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! Too busy looking at what drops, I forgot the whole reason I was there. Or the whole reason I had to run there in the first place. Okay, we can just frickin' Phoenix Flight our way there. Dude, Fuji Coast is taking a while to load. Having enough damage to insta-kill the mobs while you Phoenix Flight through them is actually pretty zoom. I want the waypoint. Alright, we're about to level to the last semi-boring. Alright, let's just run the dungeon, I guess, and then we'll come back out of the dungeon and go find the waypoint. We just gotta remember not to reset this time. There it is. Alright, the next few levels are gonna be really fun. This one's gonna be a little bit, but not much. What are we, 14.66? It's only 25 life. It feels so tiny. I mean, it scales with all of our percent. So yeah, 14.7. We gain like 40 life. But we're getting 8%, 8%, 8%, and then 175 and 25%. Whoo, baby. 3 levels and we're gonna be a nice amount of health increase. Gimme, gimme. Alright, let's go find the waypoint before we reset. So for relics, I think the plan is to... I want to test a Mario pipe teleport, and I think Triforce is supposed to be my 5th relic anyway. So it sucks because it's already like level 6, but I think I'm gonna drop Triforce for Mario pipe, try it out for a little while, see if like I don't know if leveling the Mario pipe, like getting it to 10 or whatnot, would actually like make the teleport faster or whatever. I haven't used Mario pipe since like one of my first characters ever, so I want to mess around with that, see if we can get like a really budget form of teleport right now, because that could be super worth it. And I can't find any info, and anyone I ever ask always says they don't really know whenever I ask about Mario pipe and ask, like, does it have a cooldown, or is it only reliant on faster cast rate? Does it, like... Oh, we have a frickin' Archdemon plateau. Change to our single target version. But yeah, anyone I ask always just says, I don't know. So, like a lot of things I've had to do in this game, I guess I gotta test it myself. So, unfortunately, we might waste some relics, but whatever. If we play the character long enough, we'll farm up more. Which makes me really excited for the next patch, where relics are an item that you can interchange. Another Fulgurite, dude! That's Fulgurite number 2. Pray for better rolls, that's what I want. The good thing about having 2 Fulgurites, though, is I can reroll 1 without losing, because mine's like... change back to my AoE setup. Mine's like not bad, right? Mine's like only 1 to skills, which sucks. But it's 21 out of 25 attributes, 22 magic damage, which it can go all the way down to 10, and 23 out of 25 res. So it's like, I kind of wanted to keep it for the high res and stuff, but let's see what that rolled. 1 to skills again, 12 attributes, 17 all res, but 31 magic damage. Yeah, I think we'll probably re-roll that once or twice and see if we can get better. I don't want to waste too many satanic dice on it, but if we could nail like a high rolled everything, oh, that'd be fun. I don't really have anything to re-roll right now anyway, and we can always farm more dice, so... Oh, did I already do the... Did I already do the dungeon in this one? Oh, I think I ran by it, didn't I? It's right next to the door. I think I literally just spaced out and ran by it. Thank you, yeah, that's, pretty exciting. I might go re-roll it right now. Well, right now is in after this dungeon. Dude, frickin' Cheeto, one of my other viewers, has been watching me, and he's been trying to get Fulg. He's gonna be so mad when he hears I got a second one. Alright, let's go clean inventory, and then we'll, re-roll. Pop this in the corner so we don't accidentally, like, sell it when we do our selling sweep. Well, we'll add this to the ever-growing pile of Thunder Guardian plates that I have building up. Actually not a terrible gem encrusted. I might hold on to that gem encrusted. I should really 5-star gem encrusted one of these days. Oh shit, did I have another page to sell to? Yeah, I did. Okay, what do I have? Do I have any satanic dice on this character? Oh, I have 1 die on this character. Oh, I forgot. I always try to move it to my inventory to use it like it's PoE or something. But you do it from here. Alright, here we go. Let's try to re-roll this bad boy. 1 to skills again, 8, 19, 22. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Let's grab some of our dice we have laying around. And our Prophet Wisdom. Let's do, like, 3 more tries, I say. 2, 16, 21, 8. No. 2, 7, 25, 22. Nah. Not good enough for me. Alright, 1 more try for now. 1, 7, 30, 20. Meh. Rip. That will go in our stash. Problem for another day. Let me just deposit this stuff again. That way, if I get on another character, it's not on this one, and then I gotta relog. Story of my life. Problem with having 10,000 characters. It's finding all your items on your 10,000 characters where you leave them. I'd love to find a random Mario pipe so that way I can test the Mario pipe for a little while before a relic zone. That'd be really nice. That's why I'm trying to open chests a little bit. Maybe I'll get lucky. I probably have more dice than that too, because I think I haven't deposited on the characters I farmed a lot on, which would probably be my Paladin I've gone ham on a bit, and I haven't deposited, and I think my Plague Doctor. I don't think I deposited since I made him, and he's like hero level 30 something, 35 or 36 or something, so that's 36 hero levels worth of shit. Probably have another 10 or so dice on between my other characters, I would assume. I must, like, all the relic zones must be happening while I'm asleep, though. Unfortunate. All of stream last night, I didn't get a single one. In like it was a 5.5 hour stream I did last night. Not a single satanic zone. Sorry, not a single relic zone. What I meant to say. No satanic zones for 5.5 hours, oh no. Let me reset, there we go. Trying to get, mostly target the dungeon. You know I've been playing this game way too much. When I actually had a dream that I got an angelic. That bad. And then I woke up and I was really sad. Oh, man. I wish some of these dungeons were a little bigger. I don't want to spend so much time on load screen. So what class do you play, sorry, Mom? You started on the storm, reached Inferno, and your computer refused to launch the game? Oh no. That's weird. Did you try doing a, like, verify files on Steam and stuff like that? You like the Pyromancer? Like my gameplay? Yeah, it just got the. I don't know if you saw, but they just did a buff that doubled the Pyromancer's damage for a lot of its skills. Which is why I decided to try it. It was apparently a little lackluster before, but now that they doubled the damage, I think it's, like, pretty solid. The only bad thing is the AoE, which I'm hoping the radius increase will be, like, somewhat significant once I get to it. You know, there's a lot of characters that can just clear the entire screen, whereas I can only clear what's in that circle that's around me. Which is, like, the only bummer. Which is why I'm trying to get as much move speed as possible so I can walk into the... I can just walk into the enemies quicker and quicker the faster I go. But the cool thing about this character is you stack life. For your, most of your damage comes from stacking life, so you basically get to be giga tanky. Like, I have 14,000 life and I, like, just made this character. Like, only hero level 14, which we're actually about to go up by 8%, which should be pretty significant. 14.7 up to 15.3. Yeah, we're gonna be... In 2 more levels, we're probably gonna be close to 20,000 HP. You just don't know if it's collected through damage or health, but the new tree, you can gain a lot of life. Yeah. Yep, I'm at a life wheel that's giving a lot of life right now. I'm also gonna be doing... eventually I'm gonna make my way down to 20% of all resistances over the cap converted to life. So once I get enough resistances to run that node efficiently, I'll be getting a shit ton of life from that, too. The videos I've seen, some of the people have, like, 125,000 life and stuff like that. It's pretty nuts. But yeah, now that I added more move speed to the build, it's feeling quite a bit better. And I have the hope of a little bit more radius. How much longer do we have? 5 minutes left until the next zone. And then the even bigger hope is making the build tolerable with the AoE and everything until I get teleport. Once I have a means of teleporting, you basically just teleport onto the mobs and insta-kill them. So you just teleport, 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 and just everything dies. It's actually pretty wild. But unfortunately I'm SSF, so I have to find a site of the gods, or fight the boss I can drop the Riftwalkers, or get a Burr Rune and craft Enigma. A lot of options, or like I'm gonna try the Mario pipe once I get a chance. Once I actually find one. But yeah, I was really liking the Paladin, but he's really floppy right now because in order to get I like playing Arcane Paladin using like hammers, but in order to get good damage on Arcane Paladin, oh shit, Dark Knight's Lance. That's a second. That's a dupe. We already have that. Damn. Still got the dopamine hit of an SS though, I guess. I love cock. Yeah, go ahead. Like, have at it, you know? Like, get that probe, like, stick it in there, you know? Hi, Mega. Hydrate with my giga unhealthy frozen coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Very hydration. Not. I wonder if that was his way of wanting me to get on Discord. What do you want spamming my stream like that? Rude. Oh. He's muted. He didn't say anything. He either doesn't know he's muted. Like a dum-dum. Theoretically, you can create a very cool character using software. But SSF introduces some nuances. The teleport is a useful feature, but it's difficult to obtain on a Pyromancer. And you'll have to make sacrifices. Charm body hat, yeah. Yep, I just gotta... I think some of the... I can't remember which one we actually use as, like... as the endgame version. I don't know what the most efficient is, whether it's the boots, or the helmet. Let me actually take a peek. What I was looking at, Enigma actually gives some life, but I don't think we use Enigma. But... let me, I'm actually curious now which one we use, and I want to look at the other stats that are on it. Let's see what the other Pyromancers are doing. What's this pinned endgame build looking like? It's not helmet. Wait, I don't even think that's boots. Wait, how is he teleporting? Is there actually a teleport charm? It's definitely not Soul Collector.
Oh, back.
Definitely not gonna be overloaded dice. Welcome back, you little spammer.
Yeah, Mashiba. Oh, you haven't seen spam yet. You wait till I start refunding my points.
Mario, yeah, no. No, I was just curious because I'm looking at this guy's gear. And it doesn't look like he's using the boots. Or the helmet. Hold on, let me look at boots real fast. Yeah, no, he's running Chaos Walkers. And then he's running the fire helmet. So how is he teleporting? What does the crazy pumpkin do, the watermelon? that's not that one. We run the Fire Melon. Fire Melon isn't no teleport. Yeah, the new boss has boots at teleport, but he's using... The guy in this guide is using Chaos Walkers. I'm just trying to see how he teleports. Like, I know there's the boots, I know there's Rift Vectors, I know there's Enigma, and I know there's Sight of the God's Helmet. But this guy isn't using any of those three. So I'm just trying to figure out what he is doing. Just trying to look through all the items that he's rocking. Not any of that, though.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how he teleports, to be honest. Interesting. I haven't looked at weapon, but I highly doubt it's weapon, right? I'm pretty sure it's the Houdinis. Yeah, no teleport on there. What are some of these? Anvil? No. What are some of these other charms he has? Chaos Gemstone? Nope. The torch doesn't have it, right? No way. No. What is that claw? It's like a set claw. What is that? It's not Witch's Claw, it's like a set item one. There's the Steve's one, but there's no teleport. Mysterious Monkey Paw, there we go. Follower Relic Damage. Wait, what the heck? Wait, what does that even mean? Follower Relic Damage. I don't even know what that means. Your followers don't have relics, do they? But yeah, I don't know. I genuinely... Does he just run? Does he not actually even teleport or something? Does he mention? What does he say? Oh, okay. God damn it. I should have read. I just wasted so much time. I should have read. He has a freaking note. He says for regular farming he swaps Sight of the Gods, and then he runs Pendant of Eternity Amulet for more faster cast rate. Which I have Pendant of Eternity, so yeah, I just need to get Sight of the Gods. Maybe someday. What do we got? Angelic increase, but no... well, servers are shitting out again. At least it's just the chats that seem to shit out. I wanted to look at Sight of the Gods real fast, because I looked at it a while ago, but I don't remember what the, That's a 1.1 mil drop chance on frickin' damn. So 2 to 3 to all skills, plus 1 to the teleport, vitality, magic skill damage. So you get a little bit of damage out of it, but it's probably not the best, but... Oh shit, I have a phone call. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had to run off real fast. I am back, though. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to get Soul Collector eventually. I've been very altaholic, so I've barely made it to Inferno on a character. So I haven't done a lot of the Inferno stuff. I'm definitely narrowing down my classes though. Like, very much enjoying the paladin. And so far, now that I got some more move speed, I'm starting to enjoy this one quite a bit too. So hopefully I can pick one of those two and stop frickin' jumping around. Now, a lot of the gear that says it drops off Chaos Tower, it doesn't say a difficulty. So I wonder if I could start farming Chaos Tower now if I wanted to. I'd just have a less of a chance probably to get it. But I could try to do Chaos Tower, set up a tree for it. I mean, I'm probably tanky enough to do it, it's just a matter of how slow it's going to be killing once I get to later waves with a bunch of crazy modifiers. Is there a dungeon in this zone? There might not be. Wouldn't it be crazy if we got frickin' Defender's Justice on, Yeah, sorry about that, I had to run off. Yeah, it's not bad. I do still need Defender's Justice, so it's a good zone. But yeah, I had to go check on a prescription's expiration date real fast, so I had to run into the kitchen. Oh, there we go. Sometimes it's very unclear how you navigate through some of these areas. Come on, random chests. Random chest, drop the darn Mario pipe. You know what I need to get used to as well? I can interrupt my flame charge with jump. I usually just try to run into a wall. But I can just, like, charge into a group, and when I get to them, just stop and jump like that. And rather than running into a wall, it will stop me exactly where I want. Or I'll accidentally run into a wall. I didn't mean to do that one. I might, once I finish off this wheel, in, what is that, a few more, 2-3 levels, however many it is, and I get this bunch of extra health, I might go try Hell 5 again. I wonder if this health increase will boost us high enough to do Hell 5. Do fire gloves drop in this area? I'm not sure, but I already have the fire gloves. I don't think it's this area. I'm pretty sure it was Act, what was that, 5? I think Act 5 was the fire gloves. I think the main, this is, actually no, because this is arcane, the arcane gloves drop here. That's what it is. But the Defender's Justice shield drops here, and I still need that for, actually, probably for this character, once I'm res stacking, that shit has good reses, so yeah, I need Defender's Justice. Eventually. That's gonna be a hell of a farm. If I don't luck into it through satanic zones or whatnot randomly. How am I looking at inventory space? Oh, we're good. We still have a lot of space. Alright. Fire Hummer. I don't know what that is. Are they, you were mentioning gloves. Are they gloves? They're not gloves. Hummer? I don't know what they are. Unless it's a rune word. Ooh, that's another level. You know what that means. Another 8% life. Yeah, 2 more levels and we get that big node. 16k life now. Oh, we got another Archdemon plateau to run. Yo, I got the anvil! Let's go! Yo, it's Charm Day today, apparently. We used that. Okay, well, we got garbage rolls. we need to re-roll that. Hell 3, yeah. That was lucky. We need to re-roll that, but damn. Oh, man. Hey. I'm just happy to have it. I don't care if I get a wasted die or 2 on it. What, can it roll more than 1? It doesn't show a range. What does this guy have for his... Wait, no, I guess I can't see. He doesn't mouse over the item itself. Does it show... Would it show better on the item page, maybe? Items, charms, rarity, anvil. Even here it just says 1. Maybe it can only run roll 1. Well, shit, man. Let's, I'm gonna go re-roll that real fast. 1 second. We might as well clean our inventory while we're here. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I always save dupes of items, just in case I want 2 of these. Oh, god damn it, I have another phone call. 1 sec. Alright, I feel bad. I'm back. My mom just called me and she was about to go into a super long story, and I feel really bad, but I was like, I'm streaming, can can you sum it up not too long? And, like, don't take too long. And she's like, no, it's fine, I'll tell you later. It's like, I was like, well, you can tell me, I just know my mom. Whenever I talk to my mom, she will tell me, like, she ate chicken for dinner, right? She will tell me everything she did for the entire day. Everything. It has nothing to do with the chicken she ate for dinner, but she will tell me every single step of the way what she did that day to just tell me that she ate chicken for dinner. It's like, Mom, please, just tell me what you called me for. I hope she's not mad. Okay, let's try to re-roll this. I don't even know what the shop of toys or shop is open does. Is that, like, actually anything good, or is that just, like, a junk part of the thing? I don't know, but let's try to get better than 5 all attributes, 5 resistance. Boom. 10 and 5. Is 5 attributes really that big of a deal? I mean, that is 5 vitality and 5 int. But I think reses are more powerful. I'm gonna keep this for now. Just for now. Maybe we'll re-roll it again later. Or hell, maybe someday we'll get another one. Okay, I guess I only have one small on right now, which is 40 life. Do I actually lose life off of this? A little bit, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, I think you're right. I think especially right now, resists aren't as important, but as soon as I take this node, 20% of all resistances over the cap are converted to life. I think that's going to be better to have high resistance roll than it is to have high attribute roll. I could be wrong, but... Open book, search weapons, please. You mentioned Fire Hummer before, but I did not see it when I searched. Let me see if I can see what you're talking about here. Wait, oh, are you talking about the... Are you saying the hammer? I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the Molten Hammer, aren't you? That's why it didn't come up when I searched. I see. Unfortunately, I have yet to see one drop. That's why I'm stuck using the freaking... That's why I'm stuck using the freaking Oculus of Ages. Which, it has 48% MF, which is nice. I do like the MF increase. But yeah, no, I'd love to be using the Fire Hammer. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be really nice. But unfortunately, I don't have it on SSF. Maybe someday I will find it. Yeah, I've had a few people mention Firehammer. And unfortunately, you can't target farm it either. I just gotta grind and pray. How am I looking on resistances, in fact? Okay, so I'm getting there. The good thing is I'm above 50. As soon as I take, so technically, once I take lower power node, I get 60, and my cap is 50. So I'll gain 60%, and then once I take this node, it minuses 35. But I'll still be over the 50 cap with my current gear. Plus, each of these travel nodes give 3% as well. So, we should be able to start res stacking right away, as soon as we get enough levels. My first goal is finish this wheel, head down and hit the radius wheel because I want to make my AoE a little bigger. Then we'll grab lower power, I think. And then we'll come over here and grab the Feast of Elements. I think that's the plan. Which will put us at probably around 40-ish by the time we get all that. I haven't noticed whatever the little toy shop is open or whatever is. I don't know what all that's about. Or do you have to... Is that like something you gotta use? Oh, the shop is open. Wait, what does that do? Oh, what the heck? You can summon a vendor? What the fuck? In a crafting thing? OP. I can just clean my inventory on the fly, man. What the heck? What the heck? Freaking idiots outside beeping their horn, pissing off my dog. Dude, relic zones don't exist. Wait, I needed something from my paladin here. Movement speed decreased by 25%, okay. Makes sense why I feel a little bit slower. Big dog. Yeah, he's a German Shepherd. He's a softie, though. Yeah, I love him. He's an amazing dog. Did the dungeon... I don't know that the dungeon has a chance for... Maybe it did, actually. Let me double check. Island Graveyard. Oh, no. No, there's no chance for it in the dungeon. My paladin wants the Archangel Phase Blade from here. But it only drops in the overworld, not in the dungeon. But there are some decent stuff that I can still get from the dungeon. So the question is, do I want to hard focus the Phase Blade? Or do I want to do the dungeon? Let's do the dungeon. How's Pyro? Pyro's pretty good so far. I mean, it straight up doubled the damage, so, I mean, people were already... Once you get, like, decked out enough, people were doing good, but a lot of people are saying it's a lot more SSF viable now after the damage increase. But, I mean, so far so good. We're on Hell 3 at hero level 19. And our gear isn't that crazy. Like, I have the fire helmet and I have the fire gloves. And the belt. Everything else is pretty budget. Freaking bots, man. Get out of my chat. Yeah, we're mowing down Hell 3 pretty decent. I'm actually thinking about trying Hell 5 again. I'm on a life wheel right now. 2 more levels. I get another 8%, and then I get 175 and 25%. Once I get this life increase, I think I'm gonna try Hell 5 again. Might be enough of a damage increase with the life increase, because we scale with life. Yeah, the only bad thing... Oh, yo! Harlequins! Yo! Harlequins! Oh, yeah, baby. That's a nice find, man. We don't have that yet on SSF. Yo, today's the day. We're getting drops today. Oh my god. 3 socket, too. 4, not the best on the skill rolls, kinda low on the faster cast rate. Aw, damn. It's low on everything. Yeah. Except for the damage reduction and the MF isn't bad. Hell 3 broken. Dude, frickin' I'm telling you, Oculus, I have 48 MF on there and 19 on my helmet. I'm actually... What is my MF actually on right now? Oh, it's only 622. That's actually pretty low. Damn. Yeah, no, I'm just getting really lucky. So far this stream, I've been streaming for an hour and 45 minutes, and I found Harlequins. I found a second Fulgurite. I already had one, so it's not that big of a deal that I found a second one. But I also found the Torstein Anvil. That's freaking hype. Sorry, I got distracted by good drops, kid. The only bad thing is the AoE and the move speed. You gotta sacrifice damage to get a little more move speed until you can teleport. Which is like a little unfortunate. Like, basically, what I did was I took points out of damage to put 3 points into move speed while Scorching Aura is active. Because if you don't have a means of teleporting, you're on foot, and the AoE isn't that big, right? You're not, like, screen clearing. You're only clearing around this circle that's around me. So you gotta do a lot, like, I gotta run up to this corner to kill these mobs, gotta run over here to kill these mobs, gotta run down here to kill these mobs, you know? So it's like, to screen clear, you gotta kinda, like, move around a lot more. So it's not the fastest farmer, which is kind of the big downside to it. Unless you get a means of teleporting. If you get a means of efficiently teleporting, then you can just instantly teleport on all the mobs, and you actually clear very quick. So that's kind of where I'm at. So basically, I have the move speed on my Fire Aura, and then I run Blazing Trail. There's a node in Blazing Trail's subtree that also gives move speed. That's what I've been doing to kind of compensate, so I can at least walk around a little quicker until I get a means of teleporting. I'm gonna try Mario. I'm gonna try the Mario relic if I find one, if I can get one to drop. Just out of curiosity, I want to mess around with it. Yo, I can't believe I just got Harlequins, man. I'm pretty sure that's like a low... Isn't that a low drop rate? Like, similar drop rate to, some of the other shit? Yeah, it's 433,000. So that's like the same rarity as getting, like, Defenders and stuff like that. Actually, it's even harder than Defenders, I think. Because Defenders drops in the overworld. I don't think Harlequin drops in the overworld. And you can get more overworld MF than you can get dungeon MF. Well, I'm prepared to not get anything for the rest of the day. I'm gonna have like a miserable stream tonight, Actually, I don't even know if I can stream tonight. I forgot I'm busy tonight. Damn it. I just want to play games. Can responsibilities go away so I can just play games? I am quite enjoying this now that I got some more move speed. I think I might be able to tough it out on this until I get a means of teleporting. I was torn whether I wanted to play this until if I wanted to play this until I got teleport and just deal with being a little slower, or if I wanted to play my paladin until I get a teleport item and then switch to this character. But the good thing about playing this character is I can get hero levels on him and stuff, rather than, you know, getting a lot of hero levels on the paladin until I get a teleport item and then coming back to this character. We'll see. I mean, I may still change my mind, or maybe I'll, like, flop between the two. Because I do enjoy playing the paladin, so maybe, like... Maybe I'll jump between the two characters, because... Sometimes I do need a break after, like, hours and hours and hours of farming on one character. I'm like, I need to change things up a little bit. And I'll jump on a different character for a little bit. Maybe I'll just do that with, between Paladin and this character. Work on them both. Paladin is almost Inferno ready. I was able to finish Act 1. I just need a little bit more damage, but he's starting to hit a really good arcane wheel. He's starting to hit a really good arcane wheel. And then also, if I can ever get the chest for him. And theoretically, I could potentially use Harlequins on him and it might be better than the helmet he's using. As long as I can get enough minus res from other sources to be at a minus 100% arcane. Yo, this guy's a tanky boy. I'm just gonna drag him with me. Alright. Would be cool to get the Phase Blade. That'd be neat. I do love running dungeons on this character. Narrow dungeons are fun. You don't have to, like, run around in circles to try to kill everything as much. Everything just kinda spawns within your range. Wait, did I leveled and didn't spend a point, didn't I? Let's go. One more level and we get the big node. Dungeons, yeah. The only bad thing about dungeons is a lot of the ether tree has to do with overworld, not dungeons. Which is kind of sad. That's why a lot of the times I skip dungeons, because I run, like, the overworld MF node and everything, and it's like, well, it doesn't work in dungeons, so... Or sometimes I'm targeting something in the overworld that doesn't drop in the dungeon, and all I want to do is hammer the overworld while I can. I can't even remember. You can make a tree that gets all the 1% ones, ends up being pretty good anyway. That's fair, I did think about doing that. Bombo, when did you get here? Did you see the drops I've gotten today? Were you lurking long enough to see that, or... Didn't see, but you heard, Shaco. Yeah. Yeah, I just got Harley Quinn's a few minutes ago, and I got the Torstein Anvil a little while ago, and I got a dupe Fulgurite, which means I can re-roll the dupe and save the one that I already have that's like okay rolled or whatever. So... yeah, pretty good day today for just a little 2-hour stream on Hell 3. And yeah, I'm on Pyro again, Bombo, because you should ist up the Harley and put it on follower. Oh, I could do that, I guess. For now. I was gonna try to re-roll it to use, like, if I was gonna use it on a different character. But I don't really know if I have a character that I'm playing that I'd use it on right now. But yeah, I started playing the Pyro again, Bombo, because I discovered, I came on to mess around with a different build, hoping to, like, just level it with something that's screen cleared. But I realized there's a movement speed thing, so I sacrificed some damage to get an additional 45 move speed while the aura is up. I would love to drop a little more, but it's kind of hard to fit it all. So the best I could really do is 45% move speed. So that helped with even more move speed. And then I also learned, I didn't think there was any way to increase the radius, but right here, we're heading to it next. Damaging aura radius, 3%, 3%, and then 15%. So we're going to be getting even more radius to make this even bigger in a few levels. So I want to at least try to get all that stuff. But yeah, this zone has minus 25% move speed, but if I wasn't in a cancer zone with frickin' obstacles... big for damage too? Yeah, it's gonna be nice. But yeah, with Fire Trail, this is our move speed with minus 25% on the zone. So it's like, it's not terrible. We're another 25% faster. So I might tough it out and just stick with the character till I get a teleport item, so that way I'll already be high level. Rather than playing the Paladin until I get a teleport item and then switching and having to re-hero level up all the way. We'll see. I may still jump between the Paladin and this character too. I'm not quite sure what my plan is, but at least for now, the extra 45% move speed has made this a little more tolerable. And I'm looking forward to getting the radius increase. I just need to get away from... I hate these zones. This zone drops my paladin weapon, though. Some maps are sadly so bad for characters without teleport that you're scared to play anything without teleport in this game. Yeah. A lot of maps are okay, you can get used to it. Like, how to navigate it. This map I can't. It's too dark. I can't see what I'm running into half the time. Like, I don't know if it's because of my OLED monitor or whatnot, but it's just so dark, I can't see the graves. And it's just a bunch of little square mazes of frickin' graves you gotta run around. I will say it's pretty, This map I've hated ever since I started. I think it's the worst one, in my opinion. But it drops my Paladin's Archangel Phase Blade, which is why I'm farming it. You played Viking the whole time without Gabriel's chest and with enough move speed, and it's still fine. Yeah, it's just some zones, like he said, are just really annoying. It does help also if you can clear... If you're clearing your entire screen, then you can kill everything before they show up. Like, you can kill stuff inside of those, like, little houses and stuff. But when your AoE is too small, you actually have to run inside the house to kill everything, too. So I think, like, if you're stuck on foot on a character, if you have big AoE, it makes it feel better, but if you have small AoE, it makes it feel pretty miserable. But yeah, I really want to try Mario Pipe as a temporary teleport solution, but I just don't know. Like, I can't find any info on how Mario Pipe scales with levels. Like, a level 1 Mario Pipe versus a level 10 Relic. What's the difference? Does it... Like, by level 10, does the Mario Pipe function just like a normal teleport? Or not? I can't find any info online, and everyone I ask says I don't know. So, I guess I just have to get it myself and try it. You're on offline, so, Angelics are an imagination for you. 15 plus days without one on Inferno with Jotun, damn. Yeah, I haven't really been farming Inferno, but yeah, I have like over 200 hours in the game. I might be approaching 300 hours. What am I at? 375 hours, and I have yet to find one. But I've also been re-rolling a lot, so I'm mainly farming health 3 to 5 without crazy MF, typically. So, more. Yeah, Viking AoE was good and could kill through walls, yeah. That's where it gets a little better. You don't have to, like, run into all those, like, caged areas and get to the mobs. And yeah, offline, no drop buffs. That's why I did SSF instead of offline. Pretty much the same thing, just you get a loot buff. Jotun explosions on kill are absolutely broken for farming. All it takes is one mob to explode and make a chain reaction. I've heard Jotun is like a really good starter, having like caked in teleport, good clear. I've heard questionable things about its single target, but you hero level anything enough and it will single target everything down. Single target with Blizzard's pretty nice. Nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Jotun's one of the few characters I have not made yet. Oh, dude, we hit it. 21, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're 16.6k life. We're getting a 175 life, 25% max life node. Boom. 19k life. Oh, baby. Jotun reroll incoming? Nah. 0.75 second on Blizzard so you can stack multiple of them at once. Nice. I love how Jotun is literally just freaking Cold Sork from D2. Just Frozen Orb and Blizzard. Meta. No, I'm not gonna lie. I know this character is gonna eventually teleport, so I need to get over it, and it is good. But I tend to like being on foot more than I like teleporting. Like, I know teleporting's OP. That's not what I'm not trying to say being on foot is better. But I don't know why. Maybe I'm just lazy. But I don't like sitting there trying to, like, spam teleport everywhere and, like... And then you, like, teleport into a wall and you teleport, like, 3 more times into that same wall before your, like, brain can course correct. I just haven't had as much fun on characters that I've played that teleport. But I guess I also haven't really liked those characters that much either. Like, I wasn't the biggest fan of Illusionist and then on top of teleporting. But teleporting is giga OP. You think Rat build has way more potential than Jotun, but their engine can't handle it. Once 100s of rats start appearing and bounce, GG, FPS game. Yeah, I like playing Plague Doctor as Crematus, and then you just use Ratpocalypse, so you don't really make them bounce around. They kind of just all charge in from the... They kind of just all charge into the center. And it's not too laggy. I don't really have much FPS problems with Ratpocalypse. And then Crematus just clears the map. I actually really like Plague Doctor. It's got its like AoE and single target all caked into one kit. You don't have to change builds or trees or anything. And you can just delete mobs. It's pretty crazy. I'd like Gabriel's chest then. I can't remember what Gabriel's chest does. I think I read that one time, but I don't remember. Well, another target farm zone done with no target farm item, but we got Harley Quinns, so I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, that one with centering them is weaker, but non-laggy as much. The other one that increases proj is way more OP. They bounce so fast and hit target so many times that Hell 5 bosses die in like 0.1 seconds. Yeah. Oh, allows you to jump through walls and double jump. Oh, that's nice. Fuji Coast again. Why? Why? Honestly, I like the idea of +1 and heroic, but there's nothing really here that I really want. This is our move speed when the game isn't reducing us, by the way. It's not too bad. And then we can fire trail to go a little faster whenever it's not on cooldown. Boom. And we can zoom around pretty good. Changed to my single target build. Should we try Hell 5 again? Archdemon plateaus might be a little slow on Hell 5. They're getting faster though. That kill was definitely faster than before. We're getting there, we're scaling. I was actually curious on if there was a build using the bow. I think I've heard people talk about it, but I heard people say it's not as good anymore. But I have the bow that shoots out rats. I don't know if you played it on a different class, but I assume you play it on Plague Doctor still. Yeah, I got it the other day, and I've heard people say it used to be a crazy build. Level 183, Plague of Rats. Yeah. It really makes me wonder if you were to play, like, yeah, I don't know how you would build around it, unless you did, like, the... Because striking, you have to actually hit, right? Like a physical attack, I think? Or can cast strike. I'm not sure. But I heard people talk about it, but they also said it's not as good as it used to be. I'm gonna ist up that helmet and put it on my follower. Rapid caster level 5. Let's check our potion. We have level 4. Replace it with level 5. As he doesn't have any striking attack that's fast enough to proc them and can be used with bow. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if, like, bloodletting... what is that skill? The physical side of the tree that people use. It's melee. Yeah, but you could take the node on the tree to make it work with bow. Right here, War God. 100% of your weapon skill types restrictions are removed. It's minus 15% total damage dealt, but you can use any skill with any weapon on any class. Yeah. What would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like 12 points. Get a blow to get there. But I mean, I guess it's an option. But yeah, I don't know. I probably would never do it just because I'm not smart enough to get the build to work. I'd have to see someone do it successfully and then be like, oh, maybe I'll copy-paste what they did. Alright, I don't really care about Fuji Coast. There is a ring that removes restrictions, yes, and it actually adds magic damage too. I have it, it's just on a different... I think it's on a different character. It's not in my stash. Yeah, you could use the ring too. And it adds magic skill damage. Well, back to Forest of the Slain, but instead of running the overworld as much, we're running the dungeon. Actually, guys, should we just make a total MF tree? Is that worth it right now? If we're running dungeons for an item, I should probably make a total MF tree, right? Yeah, maybe we go on Hell 5, and maybe we try Hell 5, because we got some more damage now. Might be able to do Hell 5. And then on top of that, get a tree set up. We'll run the dungeon this time, though. Honestly, I kind of forgot about the ring being an option because of the Incarn tree node. The funny thing is I even have the ring, and I was using it on a character. But I wasn't using it to eliminate the weapon requirements, I was just using it because it has good magic skill damage. Plus the skills and shit. And reduce mana cost, which on my Paladin... I think I'm using it on my Paladin. And his frickin'... He has so much faster cast rate. Playing an Arcane Paladin. That I cast so fast, I drain my mana so freaking fast. So the reduced mana cost is actually kind of nice. Even though I don't think I really need that line. But I really mainly did it for like the 40% magic skill damage that ring has or something like that. I've probably got a little less than an hour left, guys, for today, or for... Might be able to do a little bit of a nighttime stream tonight, I'll have to see. Or I might just take tonight off, because I have a lot of shit I gotta do. So at best, I might be able to get a few hours in, but... Let's exit game. Normally I do a nighttime stream as well. So we're on Hell 5 now, and then we wanted to set up a ether tree. Let's just use number 2, I guess. What would be the best way to do this? One, two, three. What does it do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To start doing it. That's less. I mean, that's more points than just going 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, it's the same points, isn't it? Hmm. 3, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, it's the same no matter how you do it. So what mechanic would I want? Fallen Angel affix? I mean... Oh, it's Overworld as well. Guess it doesn't really matter, huh? I guess if anything, I may run Unstable Rifts. No, I don't think I'd bother running Unstable Rifts without the total MF item if I'm just running a dungeon tree. We're pretty much not going to be doing most of these mechanics that we see. We'll just do Chaos Pillars. We like to touch Chaos Pillars every now and then, so maybe we go up here and just start here. Is this the best way to do this? And then do we just loop around like this? Is this the best way to... Or is it better to go up to these? What would this be? It's good, yeah? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we were able to hit 12 nodes with our points. If we were to do something like this... How much is that? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's literally the same thing. It's literally the same amount of total MF nodes doing that. Okay, well... I mean, I guess I can do that, and it just makes the Chaos Towers just a little bit better, right? If it's the same, why not? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Or pillars, I guess I should say. I think I always call them towers for some reason. Having Chaos Towers in the game and having Chaos Pillars in the game is very troll. I think I'll run that tree for now. I do actually think it's like 1 point more efficient to go around the circle. Because I think before I put my last point here, which means the next point would be more MF. Whereas, right now, I need to put another point there. So technically, with more points, I would be slightly more efficient to be the other way I had it. You did the tarot thing. Yeah, the Unholy Siege... I like Unholy Siege, but sometimes I don't like Unholy Siege. Although I'm tanky now, so it doesn't matter. But either way, we're gonna run this tree. Let's reset just to make sure the tree works. On my floppy characters, I'm not a fan of Unholy Siege sometimes because, like, the Falling Rock one is, like, really annoying. The Falling Rocks, like, have killed a few of my characters. I usually just run away if I get that Unholy Siege, so I don't die and lose XP. Alright, divine enemies still take a little bit of time. Some of the big boy bloaters still take a little time. The question is it worth it? To take a few extra seconds, drag them with us. Or do we go back to health 3 and insta-kill? The best MF is Chaos Towers and Unholy. Anyway, 2 super good mechanics. Gotcha, yeah. Apparently, supposedly the Ghost is really good. I just hate running it. Once again, we're tanky now, so we probably could run Ghost. But a lot of people are saying the best way to target farm right now is Ghost. I've heard that from several people that have come into the stream, and people talk about it on Discord. I think after you quit, or maybe right before you quit, they buffed Ghost a little bit. Couldn't compare to Unholy. I like Unholy a lot more than I like Siege. I'm sorry, I like Unholy a lot more than I like Spirit. Fuck that Spirit, man. Alright. Essentially, what we're hoping for... What is our MF when we're in a dungeon? On Hell 5. Aw, 920. We're so close to the 1K. I guess with follower, we're probably over 1K, right? You could face tank it the whole way, kill them all instant, but drops were just so few. Compared to 10 ways of respawning Legion monsters. Yeah. We're at the boring levels, guys. We're back to being boring. I always hate the travel node. It's even worse for this character, because as far as I understand, the armor is just a dead stat traveling through. I don't think we, other than just, like, giving us, you know, defense and phys damage reduction, right? Like, it makes us tankier than but we're already tanky, so it's like, if only it was, like, int or something, you know? I haven't read all the nodes. Maybe there's something we get eventually that scales the armor we're getting. But at least right now, it feels just like a dead stat. That's why I'm actually kind of surprised we don't get this node. 2.5% of your defense is converted to life. Considering we're traveling through, basically, armor all over this section. We're basically traveling through this whole section, so we get a shit ton of armor nodes. But I guess our defense right now is only, I guess it's 2,300. What's 2.5% of 2,300? Anybody good at math? I suck at math. I mean, I know how to do it on a calculator, but I'm honestly too lazy to figure it out in my head. I mean, I guess 1% of 1,000 is... Is that only, like, 10? Would that only be, like, 20-something life? That's probably why we don't take it. Because 1% of 100 is 1. Which means 1% of 1,000 should be 10. If I'm not mistaken. Unless I'm fucking dumb. Which means 2.5% is probably 25 life. Angelic key. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, no, Unholy, I did read what you said before, but Unholy Siege when you get frickin' mimics is crazy. Or if you get, like, all those, like, big, like, hulking guys, you always get a shit ton of loot. Bombo, I don't know if you were around last night, like, right at the end of the stream. If you were lurking, because I don't think you were saying much, but right at the end of the stream, I got Rugel's drop. Which is, like, the minus enemy arcane res, stats and 30 res belt. Was a really nice find for my, arcane characters. And it's just, like, you can't target farm it, so it's just... You just have to find it, which is, like... huge that I got it. Oh, I forgot. When I was cleaning my stash, I didn't want to accidentally, like, sell it or something, so I stashed my Harlequins. I was gonna throw some Ist runes on it and throw it on my follower, but I forgot. I forgot. Oh, that was a mallet. I was like, what was that drop sound? I mean, I've heard it before, but I was like, I don't see a chat message. Alright, let's, we definitely need to get a little bit more damage, for sure, for Hell. L5. Okay, we can throw a couple more flawless. We gotta have a more flawless reds, right? Honestly, I didn't put more flawless reds in my chest because I was just frickin' lazy and I didn't want to like go find them in my stash. There we go. Get a little bit more damage from that. Alright, let's, right now our mercenary's helmet is just 20 MF. Damn. Let's grab our Harlequins. 42 MF. And then we can also throw... Do I have Ist runes on... Okay, none on me. How many do I have in my tab? I have 18. I have a couple Ist runes. That puts it at 87 MF from 20. Let's go. I'm gonna save this just in case I want to do a budget MF kit on a character, and I'm too lazy to move my full kit over. Oh, we have a new zone, Mos Arathim. No relics. And light radius decrease, so we're slower. Yeah, I'm not running that zone. F light radius decrease on a zone where... I'm pretty sure, let me look at Mos Arathim. Yeah, no, we don't need, like, anything there. We could use some stuff from the dungeon in there, but I'd rather just try to focus farm gear for my character rather than potential gear for, like, in general that's good, right? Like, I don't even think we use, like, Tablet of Awakening or anything on this character, so that'd be, like, one of the few things in the dungeon that I'd want. I guess Suomi could be good, but yeah. I think we just keep target farming the fire chest. Anti-magic homies are tanky. How many levels are we away? Oh no. Yeah, I think we're a handful of levels away. I think 29 is when we finally end up at the final AoE node, which means 27 is when we put our first point in it, which means we have freaking like 5 more levels, or no, 4 more levels of travel, I think. Gross. Oh man. There's usually a beefy group of bears in these zones, and they're all like big boy elite. I wonder if it's worth, because I still need the arcane chest for the paladin. Nah. I'm just gonna focus farm the dungeon. I'd rather do like overworld MF or something else to try to target farm that chest if I'm gonna do overworld. I think I should just focus on what I'm specializing in rather than trying to split focus. I do that a lot on like games like PoE where I split my focus. I try to run every league mechanic, not just the one that I'm spec'd into, kind of deal. It's not as extreme on this game as it is on PoE, but I think it is good to just focus on yep. Oh, Malanta. Kinda tired. I don't know why I shouldn't be. It's the middle of the day. I will probably head off at 5 p.m. so I can go, cook my dinner and chill for a bit and get some other shit done. Cold Giant's Charm. Oh, it's the eyeball again. I've gotten several of those. Hell 5, let's go. Yeah, it's not too bad. We still need a little more damage for it to be, like, super efficient. We're not insta-killing everything. Some things live a little longer than they should, but... But yeah, we finished getting our life nodes, and we're at 19,000 life now. So... I decided to give it a shot again. But you'll see some of the elites in here live a little longer. And I gotta, like, just... Luckily, I pull them to me with Fire Nova. So I can kind of drag them with me to the next group of mobs. Like, that guy just lived for a while. Need a little more damage to kill him more efficiently, but we'll get there. As we get gear and levels. Target farming the fire chest for now. Whenever the satanic zone isn't super crazy. Which isn't too bad, I will say. I feel like I've had characters on Hell 5 at higher level with better gear killing slower. So kind of at a good spot with this character, I feel like. Considering our level. Doop-a-doop, boop, boop, doop. I love being a beefcake, though. Like, I get scared of some of these enemies. I'm like, oh no, I'm pulling these, like, big mobs on top of me. They're gonna slam me to death, and then they slam me, and I don't even see my health move. It is beautimous. Sorry, I'm not sure what you were trying to say there. We got an Orb of Fire upgrade. I'll take it. Oops, I didn't mean to pick up that white, but it's in my inventory now. Three. That doesn't drop my chest, though. The whole reason I'm doing Act 8 is for the fire chest. What does 3-3 give? Yeah, I mean, nothing I really need for this character drops in 3-3. I mean, it has some nice items for other characters, but... nothing I'd use on this character. Maybe Suomi's as a temporary until Defender's Justice. I guess, but... I'd rather just target farm the chest. Yo, another Orb of Fire. I'll take it. Frickin' towers doth providing random relics, I suppose. Alright. We should probably go clean inventory at some point. When was the last time we did that? How close are we? Oh, we are on our last page. Try to remember after this run to go do that. Got him. I do sometimes, like, even if, like, it might be a little more efficient on Hell 3 to kill faster, sometimes I do like going to Hell 5 at, like, this point where I'm at, because it's kind of fun to scale into the zone where, like, I see that I'm not insta-killing everything right now, and, it's fun to, like, watch my character get stronger as I level up. Ooh, 5,300 life and 18 stacks regenerated. That's better than my 2,600 life without any regenerating stacks. Hell yeah. That's almost top tier MF for a large charm. I do want to check that potion too. Alright, let's do some comparing here. Where was that potion? A 2? We got a 5, so upgrade to that potion. We're gonna save that MF. And then charms, I wanted to compare the eyeball charm. $36, $17, $15. We've got $44, $22, $14. I think this one's a bit better. It's one less for the enemy res, but better on the other two lines. Oh shit, I also have that potion on me. Okay. Back to farming. We do have some points to spend. Is it just one? Yeah, we're just traveling though, so it's not very exciting. 1, 2, 3, 3 more levels of travel. God damn it. We got another Triforce random drop. That's the one relic I want to drop to try the Mario pipe because I think it's like the least important one. And it's frickin' I have it at level 7 right now. Probably one of my highest level relics and I need to drop it. Feels bad, man. Once we unlock our 5th slot, we then pick up Triforce again. I love that both my chests are in Act 8 that I'm stuck on, and they just never drop. To be fair, I've run dungeons in Act 8 far less than anything else, so... Oh, I gotta try to remember to check the freezer. Have an extra freezer in the garage, and the breaker loves to trip for some reason. We need to get it fixed, but the breaker keeps tripping, which turns the freezer off. Gotta try to check several times a day on that. I'm probably ending stream in like 7 minutes. I gotta go prep for dinner and shit. But once I end, I'm gonna try to remember to check the freezer too. Whoa, they actually hurt me a little bit. Crazy. I decided to face tank instead of move. I was curious how much damage they would do to me. Dude, I kinda, like, I'm not getting my hopes up too much. But I kinda hope that, like, 20-something% radius will be, like, a little bit significant. But I'm looking forward to it. Watch it be a relic zone when I want to go start frickin' cooking. We haven't had a relic zone all day. And then the one time I want to go off the computer to do some shit, gonna be like, bam! Relic zone, back to back! Bada bing, bada boom! Are there any charms that minus enemy arcane res? Like, there's the cold res ones, and then I guess the fire one doesn't. I'm just thinking about my paladin's gear again. If I were to get the Archangel Phase Blade, it doesn't have any minus arcane res, whereas my staff has some right now. So I would need to try to compensate for that. Be cool if it was a charm that did it, but like how there's Storm in a Vial and stuff. But for arcane. Level 24. Alright guys, one more Force of the Slain run, one more dungeon run, and then I'm gonna head out. Go cook my dinner and get a few things done, relax for a little bit, take a nap, get some work done after my nap, and then if I have time, stream. If not, I probably won't be live again until tomorrow. Never gonna get my drop. Okay, I can't complain. I got lucky drops today. I can't complain. Well, I can complain, but I have no right to complain. I love cock. Yeah, go ahead. Like, have at it, you know? Like, get that probe, like, stick it in there, you know? I should have never reduced the prices of those. Frickin' mega. You're out now, 700. I guess you'll just have to watch my stream more. Oh no. Alrighty guys, that's gonna be it for me though. I'm gonna go start cooking my dinner, eat dinner, and chill for a bit. Get a bunch of things done, take a nap, wake up, get some more shit done, and then maybe stream tonight. If you don't see me tonight, it's because I was a little busy. No, you rage quit, nerd. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try to stream for at least a few hours tonight. If not, we'll be back tomorrow for some more playing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you hit that follow button if you did enjoy. That way you can see when I go live again. If not, that's fine too. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.